30 Things You Didn't Know 5 minutes ago. In this photograph, you can see how the judges of a beauty contest rate the legs of the models. The rest of their bodies were covered so that they were not influenced by other parts. This is the tallest palm or palm tree in the world. It is located in Tolima, Colombia, and is 59 meters high. Normally the palms of this species are around 35 meters, but this specimen exceeds them all. This is what astronauts see when they re-enter Earth's atmosphere. This machine was made to show and explain microfluidics. By applying electricity on a metal matrix, it is possible to move small volumes of liquid. They even made a version of a video game. Did you know that the deepest hole made by humans on Earth is just over 12 kilometers deep? If the Earth were an onion, this hole would barely reach the first layer of its skin. If you visit Area 51 on Google Maps and put the little street person on the screen, you will see how the figure turns into a space saucer. This is how Michael Jackson managed to swing forward on stage during the performance of Smooth Criminal. These hollow-heeled shoes were anchored to hooks on the floor, allowing him to do so without falling. In this short video we can see how these small fish hide under a jellyfish to avoid being eaten by predators. This is the mating dance of the macá tobiano, an endemic species of southern Patagonia. Singapore Airport has a slide that takes you directly to the lounge. In the bakery, yeast is used as a leavening agent that converts the fermentable compounds present in the dough into carbon dioxide. This process causes the bread to rise and take shape. Do you remember this sound? I sure did. This iconic ringtone was played about 1,800 million times a day in 2009. These are the leaves of the pavonina begonia. This is an evolutionary adaptation to extract the most energy from light. This is a photograph of the Andromeda galaxy. At first glance it seems that there are only a few stars, but as we get closer and closer you will realize that there are billions and billions of them. This is the largest hula hoop in the world. It has a diameter of 5 meters and it was made by Christian Bhatia from India. For the record to be valid, a person must be able to circle 3 times. This is the first photograph of lightning. It was taken in 1882. Did you know that pirates not only used black flags, they also had a red flag, which meant no quarter? If you saw a pirate ship with this flag hoisted, you most likely would not survive, as it was a symbol of death. Pirates, they would show no mercy to anyone and kill everyone, while the black flag usually meant that those who surrendered would have their lives spared. Each of our hairs is associated with a directing muscle that contracts when it receives the order from the nervous system, the so-called goosebumps. This is a reflex inherited from our hairy ancestors. It served to make us bigger and protect us from the cold. This is how the first computer mouse created by Douglas Engelbart in 1963 looked like. Instead of a ball or a laser, it has 2 metal wheels, one to move vertically and the other horizontally. It only had a button. The most obese country in the world is not the United States or Mexico, but Nauru, an island in Micronesia where 93% of men and 97% of women are overweight. This is the view of Mount Everest, the highest point on Earth. This is the software behind autonomous cars. As you can see, they recognize and react to a multitude of scenarios at the same time, from pedestrians, cars, trucks, bicycles, even reacting to traffic lights and the flashing and directional lights of others. These animatronics from Disneyland Tokyo are so similar to the cartoons that it almost seems that they were taken from the movie. Did you know that beer bottles used to be transparent? This changed when brewers realized that UV rays altered their taste and smell. This is the reason why beer containers are mostly brown. The water anolis, a species of lizard from Costa Rica, has developed the ability to stay underwater for up to 16 minutes, not by holding its breath but with the help of an air bubble inside its head that recycles the air. For this reason you should not look directly at the sun through the lens of a telescope.